because it's you devils that's doing all this calamity around the world. Because they say war is money. You know, anytime there's a war, there's money involved because you got missiles, you got bullets, you got weapons, tanks, you know, lives of men, women, you know, coffins.
And the Rothschilds, they finance both sides.
They're behind it. They're behind the whole thing. It's super rich. The Rockefellers, the Rothschilds, the Oppenheimers, all so-called Jews, man. All right. Now, why would there be a cease? Why would they agree to a ceasefire?
Right. But
then Gaza starts to back up again. Right. Don't you know they killed over 1,000 Palestinians in a matter of a week? And that's the official number. We don't know how many people they killed, and most of them are babies, man. It's even so bad to the point that they had a news article where they had on CNN where they had so-called Jews that are under 30 years of age and under that are protesting at the UN in different places, man. And so-called Jews that are over 30 and over into their 60s, they're with it. So even these so-called Jews, these so-called young, progressive generation of so-called Jews, they see the bullshit that's going on, man. But the whole world sees it, man.
Right.
And then they get this monkey, Barack Hussein Obama. Oh yeah, Israel has a right to defend itself. Ain't nobody takes that fucking monkey seriously, man. Nobody takes Barack Obama seriously, man. You know?
Yeah, this is a prophecy from this Moabite called Balaam, and the Most High had opened his eyes to see the future, you know, to see what was going to happen, and seeing Israel on top and all the nations beneath us, and with Yahweh Shai ruling. And it says, this is Numbers 24, verse 18, and Edom shall be a possession. Seir also shall be a possession for his enemies, and Israel shall do valiantly. Out of Jacob shall come he that shall have dominion, that's Yahweh Shai, and shall destroy him that remaineth of the city. And when he looked on Amalek, which is the so-called Jews, he took up his parable and said, Amalek was the first of the nations, but his latter end shall be that he perish forever. Okay, that's going into Obadiah. We're gonna
go to Obadiah.
Right, come on. Then Obadiah, if Obadiah prophesied the story of the Lord, and we're gonna read it. What was gonna happen to Amalek, but not only Amalek, but to all the nation of Edom, of Esau. Amalek is just the top. You know, that's the elites. Today they will be known as the Rothschilds, the Bilderbergs, the Rockefellers, you know, the Gettys, the Warburgs, all those. You know? So somebody got Obadiah.
Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 10.
See, you watch us, you ain't gonna see a picnic, all right? You ain't gonna see a cookout. You know, you ain't gonna see people looking like Israel. Hallelujah. Who's the power? You gonna get information, man. You ain't gonna get bullshit, man. Okay?
You're gonna be fed.
We don't accept rejects. All you rejects, you go with your hunt, right? Or Nate.
He's the voice of the simple.
Yep. He's the voice of the simple. Yep.
Obadiah 1 and 10. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. In the day that thou stoodest on the other side, in the day that the strangers carried away captive his forces, and
formed the Babylonians. When the Babylonians took them down, you Edomites, which are supposed to be our brother, because you're supposed to be a Semitic Hebrew Edomite, and we're Semitic Hebrew Israelites, you said, yeah, get that one. And you were killing us too. So you're going to have to pay for this, man. You're going to have to, like these women dressing, got their legs showing, their butt showing and all that, their titties showing, they're all out of order. I'm talking about all these women. And the number one woman is that fucking black woman, man. That's why, what's this guy, Ray Rice? Ray Rice knocked his fucking woman out cold. Now, you know what was said? That in the elevator, she was trying to knock him out. So he knocked her ass out. And then what's this guy, Stephen? And he carried her out the elevator, man. Now, Stephen A. Smith, that said, well, look, we don't know who started it, you know? Because they know how the black woman is, man. I know how the black woman is. I know because I've been with the black woman, man. They'll try to fight you, man. Like this one chick I used to deal with. This one chick I used to deal with. This big woman, man. You know? Jake woman, right? And we would play fight, and you know what I did? I played rough on her ass, man. And she never played fight with me again. Because if they figure they play fight with you, if they can get the belt, they think they ain't mine. I think I can kick this nigga's ass. They get that demon on it, man. Go ahead.
Right, it says, and foreigners entered into his gates and cast lots upon Jerusalem, even thou was as one of them.
Yeah, you're going to have to pay for that, man. You Edomites, you're going to have to pay for that, man. And that's talking about from the top Edomite and the ones that's going to get it, get the Rothschilds. You Rothschilds, man, you're going to be slave numero uno, man. David, and I know you're going to be, we're going to be able to meet you, David D. Rothschild. You know, you tall motherfucker, man. But we're going to bring you, we're going to chop you down the sides, man. But you're going to make it. You're going to be in some neutral country. You're going to be in a goddamn spaceship somewhere. You know?
Your plastic Jesus.
You might be on your plastic Jesus. You might be on one of your boats that you make out of soda bottles. And we're going to grab your ass, man. And we're going to put you right in slavery, man. If any of your relatives are alive, they're going to slavery, right? Now, Jay Electronica, he's dealing with one of the so-called Rothschilds. I think her name is Katie Rothschild. He's dealing with her. We're going to grab her ass out, and if he jump up, he's going to get fucked up. And she's going right into slavery, man. And the top family of the planet. You got the Rothschilds, Rockefellers, the Oppenheimers, all right? You got the puppet, the major puppet. You got Mr. Puppet right here. And people can't, right? You got the queen, so-called royalty. All these motherfuckers, these are the elite of this society, right? They're gonna lose their power. They're gonna lose their power. One day they're gonna be talking about how much money they got and what they're gonna do. The next day they're gonna be running, man. Trading places, man.
Less than an hour.
When this thing happens, man, it's gonna happen quick. It's gonna happen super quick. You know? And all you stupid Edomites out there, you white people and you Jakes, the majority of you people, you're just gonna die. You're just gonna die. One day you're gonna be looking up in the sky or say kissing your girlfriend, and the next minute, the next second you're gonna be vaporized by a daggone missile, man. One minute you're gonna be pumping up to your woman, or Edomite there might be pumping up to his boyfriend, and the next minute you're gonna find him as a vapor of smoke. All right? Go ahead, brother.
Lamentations 1:21. They have heard that I sigh. There is none to comfort me. All mine enemies have heard of my trouble. They are glad that thou hast done it. Thou wilt bring the day that thou hast called, and they shall be like unto me.
Read it again.
They have heard that I sigh. There is none to comfort me. All mine enemies.
And that applies to us. We're crying and sighing right now. For all the abomination that be done in the midst thereof. Go ahead.
All mine enemies have heard of my trouble.
And it's not just the white man, but he's the number one white man. Okay?
They are glad that thou hast done it. Thou wilt bring the day that thou hast called, and they shall be like unto me. That's trading places.
In other words, that's trading places. That's give me Lamentation. Lamentation 4:20.
This is the book of Lamentations, chapter 4, verse 20.
Trading places. Trading places.
It says, the breath of our nostrils, the anointed of the Lord, was taken in their pits.
I'm sorry, read it again.
Verse 20. The breath of our nostrils, the anointed of the Lord, was taken in their pits, of whom we said, under the shadow we shall live among the heathen. 21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz.
That's talking about you white people today. Which, you know how we know that you're Edomites? Because all these different Israelite groups popping up, they all hit on, once in a while they'll hit on Esau, you're the Edomites. If no other group, we do it. We remind you who you are. We tell you who, we identify you.